Welcome back to Maria's DIY World and this video in which I paint my living room cupboard. This video has taken me forever to put together because I'm picking out paint colors and it's really hard to pick out paint colors when you can't really see them. And so this is the darkest time of the year. So I have struggled, so it has taken me a month or so to do this video. Pro tip coming your way: don't try and pick paint colors during the darkest time of the year. And even though we do have daylight, there's a big difference between daylight and sunlight. And it's so dark because the sun never really gets really high on the sky. It's always just in the horizon. So, and then if it's cloudy too, it's just dark. And then when you're inside, it's just dark. So I've struggled. It has been a week since I put this on the wall, a little more than a week. And we have not had one single day of natural sunlight come through the window. Well, you know, we do have daylight. It's just so dark outside. I don't know which one to pick. I can see that the camera is picking this up brighter than it is. I'm leaning towards the darker one. On the camera, it looks really green and more like an army green, forest green. I don't know. I really love both of them. But yeah, I can't pick because I can't tell. I also painted it over here and it's not helping. I was kind of hoping that because I have some sort of daylight coming from over here that maybe I will be able to tell, but it's just so dark that this one I can't even see. I can see this one down here. Well, I can't see it, but it's just really dark. So yeah. Oh my gosh, it happened. We have what looks like, you can't even tell on camera, blue sky and a little bit of sunlight. Look at the neighbor's house. It has been weeks at this point. I'm actually falling behind on filming because I haven't been able to see the colors properly. I even painted on the door, which I didn't really want to do because I need these to be as smooth as possible. I can't have paint strokes on here, but I needed to see the colors. It's not helping though. I'm so conflicted. I like the darker better, but I like the dusty look of the light one better. I think it's a little, oh, it's so difficult. I was just gonna go buy that one, but I'm just gonna go buy that one. Bonsai 16. That's what I'm going to do. And the reason why it had taken me so long to do anything about this closet and these closet doors is also that I didn't want to paint the door fronts because they're so smooth. But I'm going to attempt to do it anyway. I bought a super primer kind of thing for very, very smooth surfaces. So I'm really hoping that this will do the trick. So instead of painting the easy part over here, I am going to start with a primer so it can dry. And then I can go over there and do what I want to do. So yeah, I'm just gonna clean that off now so we can get a smooth surface. Oh my God, everything takes so long. You're ready to paint and then you have to clean, prep for paint, and you have to prime and complain, and you're just never getting there. So, but I think I'm finally done cleaning and coughing because there's so much perfume in that, so I couldn't even breathe. I'm still alive though, thanks for asking. Here we go. I'm so nervous about this. Did I already? Oh my goodness, this is really liquidy. Okay. Oops. So I'm just really nervous about this because does it really have the superpowers that they are claiming to have? I don't know. I am going to roll it. I'm just, getting started here. I'm just nervous. Or maybe I need to put something on the floor in front of me. If I didn't paint them, at least I, knew what I had. So I think that's why I'm scared. I don't know what I'm getting. So, yeah. So I was sitting at the bottom. I primed the first door. I was priming down by the bottom. And then I'm like, do I need to give it 2 coats? So I wanted to read the instructions. I forgot to scuff sand. Oh, I'm so annoyed with myself because I really want this to be a good result. So I'm just gonna scuff sand this other door. Being very careful not to get any dust on the first door, if that's possible. I got it. It's done. Well, the primer is done. Not the rest, of course. I've made a decision. I'm never painting these doors again because this is not fun. So I just put these in. But if I'm going to paint this, it's gonna be a better result if I don't have this in. So I'm going to attempt to take it out. And I'm kind of hoping that it's easy because I only have 1 pin in there. And most of the pin is in the little block. Okay, I'm actually doing pretty good. That was pretty easy. Actually, when I added my trim, my train of thoughts were that I could easily take it back down if I ever needed to paint it in a different color, and then take it down and paint it separately so that the lines would still be sharp. So that worked. Okay. I'm just gonna start around the track up here. It's kind of dark. I'm going to focus on straight lines afterwards. This is exciting. And interesting to see how different the color looks up here compared to the wall. When you can sit and do your project, sit. Did I just start in the middle? Yes, I did. is definitely going to take a while. So you see, I tested it out on the doors. They move too much and the sides are not dry yet, so I'm just not going to do that right now. I actually really like that you can see the grain on the doors. We have what looks like sun again today and it's early, so I want to finish the doors. I didn't tape earlier because I'm actually afraid that I'm going to peel off the spray paint on here. But yeah, now I'm adding tape. Oh. So I might have given Valdemar a better Wi-Fi connection and a new keyboard. The walls are still not insulated. So I still have to listen to him. I think you will need 3 coats, unfortunately. I'm getting there. So could I have taken the doors off and painted them, like laying down? Yes and no, because one door is broken and you can't take it off. These doors are, I bought them used, and I fitted this entire cupboard to the doors. So it wasn't broken when I put it up. It is now. Don't know what happened. They're old. So yes, we'll just make it work. I bought them used for 2 reasons. They were dead cheap, and I really like to recycle stuff and make it my own. We don't have landfills in Denmark anymore, but I have seen them. We did when I was a kid. I have seen them around the world, and I really don't want to add to that. So, well, I am, but you know, I want to be better. So, woohoo! I did it. That was the doors. I'm being blinded by something. It's the sun. I haven't seen that for months. I'm actually being blinded right now. I can't actually see anything right now because of the sun. That doesn't really happen this time of year. I'm just giving this a second coat. I only just finished painting the last coat, the 3rd coat. Going to peel off the tape because I don't want it to cure too much, but I'm kind of nervous. Yeah. Oh no. Yes, that's why I didn't want to use tape. I was so careful. I have a white stripe all the way down. I was so careful when placing the tape because I knew I couldn't go onto the door, only on the handle. And I missed all the way down here. Didn't miss. I actually hit the door. Oh no, this is not good. I'm not a satisfied customer. So the paint came off here, and up here I have a white line. Shoot. All right, so I've taped the areas in question back up. A little further from the door, I'm leaving an edge in here because that's why it went good in some areas. And then I'm just gonna detail the heck out of this. Cross my fingers and hope for the best. I don't know, maybe I should just pull off the tape right away and then just do this 3 times. Let's see. I'm a little bummed. I want this to look good. And then I roll it afterwards. I'm nervous that these are because I didn't prime all the way in here. I don't know. I'm a little nervous about some of these bigger spots. I'll just have to make sure I do them more than once. And now that I roll them like this, they definitely need more than once. It actually worked. I'm so excited because that was a bummer peeling off the tape. Some was painted once, some twice, and some areas 3 times. I'm finally done. Now I only need to make the sharp lines over here and then add my trim corner pieces back in. And it's late now, so I might just as well go to bed. It's probably not very smart to put the tape behind the track, but that's what I'm doing. So I'm kind of thinking if it's hanging, then it's straight, so I can just glue it on. All right, I think that's right. So on a side note, I let Valdemar be able to communicate on his computer. He's almost 11. Not only by phone next to the computer with his friends, but actually in the games. And last night, so he's talking to a boy in English. He thinks it's a young boy, but yesterday he asked for his address. My boy knows not to give that out. We talk about that a lot. So he was like, and I was sitting right next to him listening. And he was like, no, you're not getting my address. But the other one kept asking. So I had to tell Valdemar to come on out and say, listen, this is a warning sign. So just be careful. If he asks for anything else, just block him. So yeah, because he might sound sweet and nice, but you know, there's so many gadgets that you can just change the voice if that's what you want to do and sound younger. So yeah, I'm terrified that he's gonna be tricked into something playing online. And my daughter too, but the new thing is also doing it to the boys. So yeah. Just on a side note, because right now he's speaking English, so you can actually hear him. Not only hear him, but understand him. All right, let's seal the gaps on this side. I'm painting towards the tape so that I get the paint underneath, should there be any gaps. It's a mess. Well, it looks like a mess. But this is really necessary if I want sharp lines, because my wall is very textured. Let's get this done. I am ready to be over. And I have a washing machine in the background. What else is new? The exciting part here is not painting, it's peeling off the tape. Also the scary part. But it's bedtime, but I can't help myself. I need to peel the tape. I know that I have to do touch up because I accidentally painted on the wrong side of the tape. So yeah, let's peel. Oh, and it bled under here. Oh no. Oh, that looks good. Why is it two different colors? That is weird. I thought this would be satisfying, but the tape is stuck. I'm glad I didn't wait further or longer. But I don't understand why the paint has a different color. That's weird. So I got it off. And it seems like I just can't catch a break with this paint. Like, why? So I can understand this looks weird because it's really thick. I don't know what happened here. That's what happens when you paint in the dark. So yeah, it's just, I don't know. So just a whole lot more of touch up, but it's okay. Eventually it will look good. All right, I just did some touch up paint, so I am so ready to be done with this. I think this one goes in here. Yes. Maybe I need a hammer. Okay, think it's in now. I don't even need to put a pin in it. Let's put a pin in it. So I'm done. There we go. That looks pretty nice. Are you having a tough time? Are you having a tough time? Oh, you poor doggy. Poor Vigo. I love how this turned out. It seems to be... Seriously, Vigo. It seems to be holding up. But look how smooth it is, and you can see the grain through. I love it. Let's see if I can do this. It's in. Needs a little touch up too, but it's in. All right, aside from the mess, it's done. And it looks so good. I am so glad I did that. That was quite an undertaking. And I still really like the color. I'm curious to see what it looks like, you know, during the summer when we actually have lights, but yes, check. So, okay, I'm gonna bring Vigo in with me right now because he is annoying. All right, so thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe so you'll see what I'm up to next time. Have a nice day. The way you can side-eye me.